In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the most expensive vintage collection figures on eBay. Hey there, Star Wars collectors, and welcome to another Bosk's Bounty video. Today, we're going to be having a little bit of fun, and we're going to be looking at the most expensive figures on eBay for the vintage collection. So obviously, I was having a look last night, and I saw some ridiculous prices. So I just wanted to show you guys the kind of prices that these people are asking for on eBay. You know, I really do hope that there's not people out there getting stung by these prices, but nevertheless, I thought it'd be quite good fun just to check them out, just to see how much prices have risen even in the last 3 months. So we'll see in a second, but I did see, I think it is an Ahsoka that they wanted like £250 or dollars for, and you know, that figure's worth 100 max in my opinion. So what we're going to do is we're going to just go onto here and we're going to put Star Wars vintage collection, mint on card, and then what we're going to do is we're going to change this to highest price with postage and package. Okay, so we can see that somebody here is selling their whole collection of 118 vintage collection figures, all most unpunched, most near mint. He wants nearly £7,000 for his whole collection. So, you know, some of the figures in there are going to be worth more than others, but some you're going to be able to pick up for like, I don't know, £12, $12 or something. So you'd have to work out if that's worth it. That has been there for a while, so I'd potentially say that that isn't worth it, and he's probably looking for a best offer of like £5,000 or something. Now, I do realise that we are going to get mixed in figures of the actual vintage era. So we're going to scroll on past those, but there will be figures that you'll see that are vintage collection that are just ridiculous prices. So we're going to scroll through and find our first one once we get past these really expensive ones. Now, I've got this on international as well, so it will show ones that are in the United States and things like that. So let's go further down. So we're going to get some soon, I can assure you. Okay, so there's a yak face from the barge. He wants the equivalent of £396 plus postage, which is more than the going rate. That's probably why he's got it on best offer. But we're not here to look at the yak face because we kind of know that that one is going to be expensive. I'm looking for the sort of everyday figures, you know, the potentially rare ones in the line that are just going for ridiculous amounts of money. So we're going to get to them shortly once we get past all these. Maybe I should have turned it on modern. Okay, here we go. Here's the first one. So Star Wars Vintage Collection VC 102 Ahsoka Tano, mint on card, unpunched, £245.95. That's probably the equivalent of like $340 Okay, wow, he's offering free postage on that one. Now, to me, the card looks even like a little bit bent, but this figure, in my opinion, shouldn't be going for any more than £100. At least 3 months ago, I saw it for £100, even possibly less. You know, if you're getting this figure for about £80, £90, you've got yourself a good deal. If you're paying about £100, £120, then you're paying on the higher scale for this figure. But £245, you're having a joke. Okay, here we go. Star Wars Vintage Collection VC 101 Shea Vizsla from the Old Republic, £239.95 with free postage. Again, it looks like it might be from the same seller. Okay, so unpunched, it looks pretty mint, but £239? No, you're having a joke. That, again, this one, I've seen this go on Facebook group, you know, collectors groups on Facebook. I've seen this go for, you know, between 80 and 120 pounds. Nowhere near the £239. I just don't understand why people feel they're going to get this much money for their figures. They're not, you know, it's a rare figure, but it's not that rare, you know. Let's get on to the next page. As we go down, let's find some more. Okay, so here's another Shea Vizsla. So this is getting there, slightly more realistic. This is from the United States, so it's the equivalent of £183 and with £15 postage. Now, if I was ordering this from the US, I'd also get stung for about £40 import charges. So again, even so, £183 for this figure, there's absolutely no way in this world that I would pay for that figure, and I hope you wouldn't too. Again, this figure should be £120 maximum, or at least it was a couple of months ago. I really don't know what's happened with prices recently. Maybe it's because obviously the vintage collection's back and it's becoming ever more popular. Maybe the fact that the barge came out, that sort of got everyone's interest in the vintage collection up to its highest level that it's been since the first time that they came out in 2010 to 2013. Obviously the skiff guards, because of that, the value of those have gone right through the roof. So things like Woof and the Weekways, you know, they are really expensive figures now because people realise that people have got the barge and they're going to want these figures to go on it. So the prices have gone up. So perhaps because the prices for those figures have gone up, all the other figures that are rare in the line have also gone up with it. But as you can see, we're seeing some ridiculous prices. So we're going to carry on scrolling down and we're going to see some more. So there we go. There's a Republic Trooper. That's VC113 unpunched, mint on card. He wants £123 for that one, plus £13 postage. Now this is, I guess, starting to get more like it. But again, I probably wouldn't want to pay more than £100 for this figure. I've seen it go for anywhere between 80 and 100 on Facebook collectors groups. So again, you know, I think this one's probably at least £30 too expensive. Let's move on to the next page. All right, so we've got an Ahsoka Tano here. It's a punched one, £130 or best offer with free postage. Again, you know, this one isn't even unpunched. So again, I wouldn't want to pay more than £70, £80 for this particular figure. Again, £50 way over the top in my opinion. So I'm going to carry on going down. Look at this one here. This is Jango Fett VC34. Now, I probably wouldn't want to pay more than £30 for this one. Maybe 35, possibly 40 if it's in unbelievable condition. But he wants £114. £114 for Jango Fett. Oh, this is crazy. That's from Germany. And here's another one. The £114 for the prototype Boba Fett. £114. Again, this one you can pick up for £30. And if you want the figure loose, then you could probably get it for about £5 or £6 because it came out on the Black Series red and black boxes, and it was in the Entertainer for £5 for months. So that's obviously if you're in the UK. I'm sure you'll be able to get this in the US as well. £114 again. These are all from Germany. It looks like the same seller. £114 for Obi-Wan Kenobi VC103. Unpunched. This is getting slightly more like it. I know that this is a rare figure, but again, I've seen this go for £70, £80 on Facebook collectors groups. Now, I do know obviously that eBay take 10%, but still, this figure is at least £30, possibly £40 if you're taking the postage into consideration. Too expensive. Here we go, there's another one. So this is the foil variant VC19 of Clone Commander Cody. £125 punched. So, oh man, this is just too much. £125 or best offer for that foil variant. Again, the non-foil variant, you're probably looking at £40. The foil variant, maybe £70 again. And that's your top level that I would go to. And I'm sure most people would go to. £125. Again, you're having a laugh. Let's carry on down. So look, for cheaper than that, you can get yourself a General Medine on Return of the Jedi card. 77 back from 1983 vintage figure. Crazy prices. Here's another Republic Trooper, £120 free postage. Looks slightly bent to me. It is unpunched, but still, again, £30 or £40, way more than it should be. Emperor's Royal Guard, VC 105, unpunched. Okay, looks in pretty good condition, but again, £105 from Germany. This guy's crazy. He's never going to sell them at this price. This figure should be 60, £70, and that is your absolute maximum. Again, it's a figure that was repacked in the Black Series. Of course, people want it on the vintage card. I haven't actually got this figure and I would like it, but there is no way I'm paying £105 plus £13 delivery and then a load of import charges as well. Here we have the rocket firing Boba Fett. So this one admittedly is quite rare, but again, £105. I'm not so sure. Let me know in the comments below what you think about these prices. Would you pay £105 for the rocket firing Boba Fett? Again, I think this figure, if it came in its mailer and it is mint, then I'd probably go as high as £75, £80. £105, no chance. Here we have a pretty rare one, admittedly, VC 112. It's mint on card and unpunched. £103 plus £14 delivery from the States. That is just absolutely crazy. Look, he's even sold 6 and he's got 1 left at that price. That is just absolutely crazy. Who's going to pay that? Admittedly, it's a rare figure, but £70, £80 would be, again, my maximum. You might think I'm being stingy here with my prices, but this is what I feel that these are worth. And things are only worth what you're prepared to pay. But again, I can't see anyone wanting to pay. Look at this one. VC 106 Nimnum. £103. I think I paid £25 for mine. And it's in as good condition as that. And that was not actually that long ago, I don't think. Foil variant for the General Grievous. £99 plus delivery. Again, the foil variant admittedly is rarer, and I'd probably pay maybe £60 for the non-foil variant. Foil variant, possibly it's getting more realistic, but again, I probably wouldn't want to go much more than £80. So as you can see, we're going through here, we find some absolute corkers here. And a very good thing to do, this is a top tip on eBay, what you want to do is to find out how much things have gone for in the past. So if you're looking for, let's say this particular one, the VC112. So we're going to look at that one specifically now. So we're going to go VC112. Okay. So here's that guy that wanted £103. We've got another one that wants £88, but his is punched. We've got one here for £95 in the UK, free postage. A little bit bent at the corners, you can see there, but it is unpunched. So there is only those 3 available. But what you can do, which is a bit of a tip, is you can say, let me have a look at the sold listings, and then you can take a look at how much these figures have gone for in the last however long. So obviously there's the repack figure on that particular card. And as we go down, there haven't actually been any sold in however long. So what is it? Probably the last 3 months or something. But is that surprising considering the price? When people want £120 for VC112, it is not surprising that they, none have sold. So let's go back quickly and we'll get another one. So this is more like it. These people are after bids for their figures. So $64.99 for the General Grievous. That's a starting price though. I don't think he may get that, but if he does get that, then he's done very well indeed. There's another one there, look, from Australia, £100 for VC112. There's a re-ease there from the recent Jabba's Palace. So obviously the re-ease and the Han Solo Carbonite, they only came in the Jabba's Palace. So singly, to get them, people are already asking for £40 per figure. Very pricey indeed. And there's another Commander Cody foil, but punched. Actually, is that the same one? £125? I think that might be the same one. So £65 for Tarkin. This is slightly more like it, £6.90 postage. I've seen these go for that before. So if we look at that one, VC98, let's put in VC98. So £79, he wants £80, he wants £65 plus delivery. If we look at sold listings for that one, there you go, that's more like it. So £43 on a bidding with free postage. See, I would probably pay that for a Tarkin. I would not pay £78. Obviously this one is unpunched, so it is slightly nicer than that one. But still. There you go, look, 19th of August, unpunched, Tarkin went for £32 plus £18 delivery. See that, this guy here has got a bargain. This one's punched, so slightly less, but this guy here has got a fair deal, in my opinion, you know, from Australia. So that's £20, so just over £50 for a punched. He's got himself a deal. That could probably go for more like £60 or £70. Certainly not, you know, 78 plus that, you know, you're talking about £100 for a vintage collection figure. We're not talking about vintage figures here. We're talking about vintage collection figures, things that are only, you know, 10 years old or whatever. All right then, guys. So I thought I'd just have some fun there with eBay just to see at some of the ridiculous prices that the vintage collection is going for these days. I do hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments section what you think of these prices and what, in fact, let me know what the most expensive figure you have ever bought. Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you very much for watching as per usual, and we'll see you on the next one.